Hey guys! So today I'm doing a little bit different of a video than I normally do on my channel, and I'm going to be telling you my opinion on what some products I think that you should waste your money on that are high-end, and some that are just a waste of money, if that makes sense. So I hope that this video is helpful to you guys, and please subscribe and thumbs up or comment if you want to see any other types of videos. Just let me know. So first I'm going to be starting off on foundation, and the first thing I'm going to be talking about is Estee Lauder's Double Wear. This is about $50, and in my opinion, I think that it was worth every single penny. I love this. I think it stays on like for a really long time. I love the consistency. It's a little bit thick, but it blends out so good. And it's just, I just love it. Everything about it, I love it, and I think it was worth every single penny. But if you're not looking to spend $50, there is a similar one from the drugstore. In my opinion, is the 24 Hours Revlon Color Stay Whipped Foundation. This is not as good as the Double Wear at all. I mean, it is. It's really good, but it's not as good as the Double Wear. But this is only like $15 and this was $50, so they are like each other, but this one's better. But if you're not looking forward to spending $50, I would recommend this because they are a lot alike. And for the second foundation I'm going to mention is the Bare Minerals Bare Skin. I think this is $39, and I didn't even buy this. My friend Stella gave it to me, and I liked it at first, but now I just don't like it. It's really oily, and I tend to like oily, like a little oil in my face because I have really dry skin. But this is just insanely oily, and it smells like olive oil. So, in my opinion, this is not worth $39, I think it is. But, yeah. But something that is worth money is the L'Oreal True Match. I would recommend this 120,000,000% over the Bare Skin. This is my absolute favorite drugstore foundation. I use this every single day. I love the True Match, and when I have special occasions, I break out the Double Wear. Since it is a little bit more expensive, I don't want to wear it all the time. But the True Match is about, I think, $9 or $8, and it is the love of my life. So the next thing I'm going to be talking about is concealer, and the first concealer I'm going to mention is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NW20. This is, I think, $20-something, and it is, like, I am really cheap, and I would spend $40 on this because, and that's like saying so much because I'm really cheap. But this is such a great concealer. It lasts so long. I've had it for 6 months and I just ran out, and I just repurchased another one. It never creases on me, and I love the pigment it has. The color it has always hides my dark circles, and I would definitely recommend the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. However, if you've ever heard of the NARS Creamy Concealer, this is about $30, something around there. So it's more expensive than the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and I would not repurchase this. And this one, it's a good concealer, but it creases more than the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. It creases a lot on me, and $30, the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer is way better. But from the drugstore, there's this Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. It's like $5. I use the shade 10. And I think the NARS and the Maybelline are pretty much the same exact thing. I don't think either of these are better quality, but I would definitely recommend the Maybelline one since it's $5 and the NARS is like $50 million gazillion dollars. I'm just kidding. It's only $30, but I would not pay $30 for it again. The next thing I'm going to be talking about is eyeshadow. So something from high-end that I would not recommend is the Naked 2. I buy a lot of eyeshadow, so I'm really good at telling what's good quality and what's not good quality. And to me, I do not like the quality of the Naked 2. Whenever I use it, I feel like I have to really dig into the product to get like the pigment out I want. I don't know if it's just my palette is like mental or something, but I don't like it, and I've used it like 5 times and I've had it for like over a year. So I would not recommend spending that kind of money on this. But what I do recommend spending your money on from high-end is the Lorac Pro palette. I love this palette. It's probably, in my opinion, it's the best palette you can get for the price. I think it's like $42, and it's the best palette I've ever tried. Yeah. It has 8 matte shades and 8 shimmery shades, and it has like such a big variety, and it also has, it's like all warm colors, so if you're into warm colors like browns, golds, everything like that, I would definitely recommend the Lorac Pro. For drugstore eyeshadows, I am not really familiar with drugstore eyeshadows because I don't really experiment too much drugstore eyeshadows because I haven't found any eyeshadow that's really worth buying from there. Besides the Milani little compacts like this, I think these are really pigmented for the price. I think they're $4 something a piece, and I would recommend the Milani little compacts. I like those a lot. But for my all-time favorite, I know I said the Lorac was my favorite palette, but this technically isn't a palette. This is Makeup Geek, and you get them in these little pans like this. You pick them online, and then you buy this little palette from their website separately. It's $20. The palette is like the box little thing, but the eyeshadows are $6 a piece. And these are the best eyeshadows in the world, in my opinion. But oh my goodness, I literally, this is what got me into makeup, is the Makeup Geek eyeshadows. Like, I could not live without these. Okay, I could live, but okay, I could live, but my life wouldn't be as good, you know. So these are $6 a piece, and the only one that's not $6 is this copper shade over here. This is a foiled eyeshadow, and oh my gosh, these are $10. I already did a swatch, but oh my goodness. They are so pigmented, and those are $10, but yeah. I love this palette, and I think this is the best quality eyeshadow you can get. Alrighty, so moving on to blushes, I'm going to mention what I do think is worth high-end. This is kind of high-end. This is Makeup Geek. Again, these blushes are $10, and I get them in the little pans and just put it in my own palette. I think I have 3 from them, and I think that these are 110% worth the price. I use them every single day, and I love them. But for other high-end things that I don't think is worth it are the NARS blushes. I have one of them, so I'm not really too familiar, but the one I have, I don't think it was worth $30. It's called Deep Throat. So yeah, I would definitely recommend the Makeup Geek over the NARS. And for real drugstore products for blushes, I would definitely recommend the Milani Baked Blushes. I always tend to go for these over my high-end blushes anyways. I think they're so beautiful, and they're like $7, so they are definitely worth it to me. The only high-end lipsticks that I have are MAC's. I just got all of these. I have 4 of them, and I think they're about $16 a piece, and I think they're definitely worth it. I love the MAC lipsticks. Another thing from the drugstore lips, I would recommend the Maybelline matte collection. I have 4 colors of those, and I think that they are great. They're pigmented, they stay on, and they're one of the only drugstore matte lipsticks I've found. Another lipstick that I recommend from the drugstore are, again, clearly I'm obsessed with Milani stuff because that's the only things I like from the drugstore a lot of the time. I like all of Milani's lipsticks. They're in these little gold packages, so they're really cute. They stay on really long, and they're so pigmented. So I would definitely recommend those as well. Yeah. Alrighty, so the next thing I'm going to be talking about is brushes. And the first brush I'm going to mention is the Sigma Flat Top Kabuki, which is for applying foundation. This brush, all of Sigma brushes are just amazing. I love them. And, but I want to quickly mention BH Cosmetics because Sigma was $30 for one brush. I got all of these brushes for, I think it was $24 or $28 from BH Cosmetics. There is a brush in here that is identical to the Flat Top Kabuki. I do not tell a difference in the quality of these brushes. I think they're both great quality. So I would rather spend $28 or $24, I'm not sure which one it was. But I would way rather spend $28 on all of these amazing brushes than to spend $30 on one brush. So I would definitely recommend the BH Cosmetics. And I got these in a set. Another brush that I want to mention is the Sigma Tapered Highlighting Brush. Like this. It's for highlighting. It's also, you can set your concealer for it. With it, this was about $15, but I do not see a difference from this one to the e.l.f. Small Tapered Brush. This one is about $1. You can get it at Walmart, Target. It's just it's from e.l.f. It's pretty much the same exact thing. This one's a little bit more fluffier, but this one does get more fluffy once you use it a little bit more. And the next brushes that I want to mention are the Morphe. It's spelled M-O-R-P-H-E. I got all these blending brushes from Morphe. Each one of these range from $3 to $5, which is excellent. They all have such good quality. They're such good quality, and I do not see a difference from these to the Sigma brushes, which are these. So these are the Sigma, these are the BH. So the BH ones are probably $15 a piece, and these are $5 to $3 a piece. So I would definitely rather spending a couple dollars on the Morphe ones because I don't see a difference in the quality. They're both great quality. So yeah, that's all for brushes. Alrighty, so that's all I have to say for this video. I hope it was helpful, and I hope it gives you an idea the next time you go to the store to buy makeup on things that I think that are worth buying and are not worth buying. So please like, subscribe, and thumbs up if you liked this video. Bye guys!